This video is for demonstration purposes of the EECE 444 function generator project. So the first requirement is that the user has two interface states, the sine wave and the pulse train. I'm going to press the touchpad and we will see the user interface state switch. Secondly, the system shall display the current system state on the terminal on a single comma-separated line with the format as specified in the lab document. You can see here that the user interface states is displayed on a single line, comma-separated as described in the lab document. Secondly, we can see that thirdly, the terminal display of the system state shall be updated every 250 milliseconds if the current state is different than the displayed state and the user is not changing the frequency. And 3, 2, 1, I press the button. You can see it updates quite fast. Again, the system shall allow the user to change the output frequency for the current user interface state. So right now we are at sine user interface. You can see it is showing 1000 hertz. I'm going to change it to 2000 hertz. And we can see that because the amplitude is low. You can see now we have a 2000 hertz signal. On sine wave user interface, the system shall allow the user to change the AC amplitude level of the sine wave. I'm going to turn the rotary down to 5, which should correspond to about 0.75 volts. Here we have 820, and then I'm going to turn it up to a maximum of 3 volts peak to peak. There we are. And that corresponds to a state of 20. On the pulse train, the user interface, the system shall allow the user to change the duty cycle of the pulse train. So we'll switch to the pulse train, switch my probe. Here we have a 50% duty cycle or thereabouts, 46, 50%. As we can see, 51%, 51%. I'll lower it, or I'll increase it. There is a reason. 64%, 64%. As with the rotary. The response time from character received from the terminal or rotary change to the output form change shall not be less than 125 milliseconds. So I will turn the thing.
So is it just an indication we changed this? Okay.
You can see that it changes instantaneously. Pressing switch 2 shall cause the system to revert to the default state. So as you can see, I have 2000 hertz, 20 amplitude for sine, 1000 hertz, 68% duty cycle, and we're in the pulse state. I will now press switch 2, 3, 2, 1, and we are reset to the default. Finally, the response, the touchpad interface state, the interface state shall be changed with the TSI touchpad, and we are on sine. I'll hit the touchpad, pulse, touchpad again, back to sine. And thank you as a demonstration.